it's the next day. Today is Tuesday. We are on our way to the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're going to finish off that and then head north as far as we can, get a hotel room before we go into Laconia. We're going to go to the top of the Blue Ridge Parkway, get a couple more overlooks, and maybe get that drone out there. So you're going to want to be there, man.
So to start the day, we're going to go head over, grab some breakfast, and then while we're here, we're going to hit a Harley Davidson dealership for a poker chip.
Okay, appreciate it.
Hello.
How are you?
Great, thanks.
I am looking for a poker chip.
Right here are the colors we offer.
Yeah.
Tell me what colors and how many.
I just need one.
Did you want any as well?
No, I'm fine. I tried to spend them and I couldn't get anything for them. Took them to every casino I could think of.
All right, guys, so we pulled up the Harley Davidson dealership. Really nice people in there. I will say that. We were greeted the moment we walked into the door. And then there was a really nice, clean store. The bathrooms were nice and clean. So, and they gave us some directions to get back on the Blue Ridge Parkway. One of the things that I didn't tell you about is that somewhere along the way, I lost the rain cover to my tour pack bag. I asked if they had a replacement one, and they didn't have a replacement one. He said, but they do sell them. Obviously, from being out of town, and we're not going to be here for any order to come in and grab it. What he did was he took one out of a set that he had there that had the covers, and he's just going to reorder another cover and he gave me the one that was in the box there. So that was really awesome of him. Thinking about customer service first. That was really, really cool. I really appreciate it because we are expecting to get some rain at some point, and I didn't want all my clean clothes to get wet. So this was a pro for me. So we're about to get on the Blue Ridge Parkway now, and off we go. You got to be there, man.
So this time, when we pulled up to the Blue Ridge Parkway, I put a destination that was the entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway rather than an overlook. This way, we would avoid the accident that we had yesterday, heading the wrong way. We would be sure to look at the sign straight ahead and make sure that we're heading north.
Past mile marker 109. So, yeah, not much longer on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Right now, you can see it's very overcast. I'll give you a time and temp later, but it's 11 o'clock right now. A little bit overcast. I got on short sleeves. I'm not cold. I'd probably be more comfortable with a sweatshirt or a long sleeves shirt on. I'm not cold. There's been a couple lookouts right there we passed. I want to get a little bit farther in here.
The Blue Ridge Parkway offers so much to see, and it seems like every mile there's something else to see. So there was really no need to stop at every single lookout, because often lookouts would just present themselves as you're riding. Like this. And because we're riding the spine of the mountain, sometimes lookouts run your left and right at the same time. But don't get too caught up looking around, because there's also dangers out here. So as we continue our ride, it's time to make our first overlook stop for the day.
look at this. Oh, that's a setup shot. The setup shot. I was wondering what you were doing.
Totally organic.
We spent about 10-15 minutes here, and it's back on the bikes and on our way. And like I said, it's a beautiful day. Can you just look at the scenery? You can see we're at milepost 99 now. We've been riding for just over 10 miles on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and what a beautiful ride it's been. But little did we know that was about to change.
Huh?
So we can leave them? Sign?
It said loose gravel.
Yeah, it said bike not advised.
Oh no, I think I'd be all right. I think we'll have to decide. If it gets bad, then we got to get off. But I didn't see it saying bike not advised. I just saw loose gravel ahead.
Yeah, it said loose gravel, bike not advised.
Other bikes have come through here. We've seen bikes go this way. This is probably a bad spot. I'll lead. If it gets bad, I'll just stop, turn around, and go back the other way.
Okay, keep looking for me though.
All right.
As a reminder, Free has a bad front tire. So as we continued down the road, about 1 mile in, we started seeing the signs for 35 miles an hour, started seeing the signs for the loose gravel. And as we get to mile marker 98 right here, and you can see the change in the road. It was pretty compact for me. I didn't have any concerns, so I was just keeping an eye, and I was giving Free the signal that I was good to see how he felt. And I could quickly see he was not comfortable. So I was going to turn around and go back. And because I'm slowed down here, I thought I'd give you a look at how it actually looked on the ground.
What? All right, let's go back.
Unlike yesterday, this is not a road closure. So there's no detours set up to show you the way to get back on the Blue Ridge Parkway around this 8-mile section. So we start to head back down, we pull over, we figured we'll find the spot 8 miles up the road to the next entrance point to the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Those I did is I just said home. All right, let me just get some direction, and I hit home.
Remember what mile marker we were at? Because it was 8 miles.
Yeah, no, not really.
So I think if we get to like mile marker 90, we should be good.
Map.
Maybe wait, I can look up the mile marker thing as you look.
Yeah, and then I can just put that address in.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me that there's any access roads to them, but let's look up like Porter's Mountain. Peaks of Otter is a campground.
Peaks of Otter.
Peaks of Otter, that top one.
The other one says Lodge.
The top one, Peaks of Otter. See if that's a.
All right.
There you go.
Head northeast toward West Raritan Road.
And we're off. We have a new destination on our GPS. Let's just follow it and get there. We followed the GPS and it led us right back on to the Blue Ridge Parkway. But something just didn't feel right. The sign is telling us to go to right, to go north, but it feels like we've been here before. So we take the turn because this is the way we're supposed to go, and it wasn't until this point that we realized we just made a big circle. So once again, we'll go up here, get off the Blue Ridge Parkway, get back on the thruway, and try to make our way around this 8 miles of loose gravel. So as you can see, it rerouted us right past the dealership again, right past our hotel again. But along the way, this also happened. The trailer in front of me puts on its hazards, and all of a sudden, I kept seeing little pieces of rubber, and then it spread out across the whole highway. As a general rule, when I'm passing box trucks or trailers or cars pulling trailers, I always make sure I pass them quickly, not only because I'm small, but I'm also worried about a tire blowout. And you'll see right here, look at the damage it did to the truck. That tire is gone. It is clean down to the rim. And if you're riding next to that trailer wheel when it blows out, you will be injured. And this is the road that will take us back on the Blue Ridge Parkway, 43 South. This road runs right between the George Washington and Jefferson National Forest. Route 43 South was something different from what we've been riding all day long. We've only had 10 miles on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and all the rest of the time was on highway. And when we got to this road, it was special.
Alright, what's going on, guys? We had to get off the Parkway. It was loose gravel. You might have saw that. We had to turn around and go back to the exit, get off the exit, and then, we rode the thruway maybe about 10-15 miles till we get to a point where we can get back on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So that's where we're at right now. We just got back on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we're changing out batteries, and we had to do it at the most spectacular time to have to change batteries. Absolutely awesome. I can't see if I'm showing you everything, so there we go. Yeah, check that out. Check that out. So right now we are at Porter's Mountain View. Its elevation here is 2,100 feet. Porter Mountain. What an impressive view. I'm guessing that from here you're probably looking at the Smoky Mountains way on the other side out there in North Carolina. So that's how far I'm sure that we're looking out there right now. Really awesome. Man, you got to get out there. You got to get out there and do these things, man. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. All right, man. back on the bike, and I mean, some of these roads, even the roads that get on back onto the Blue Ridge Parkway, incredible. And that's what I just showed you there. I think that was the 22. Incredible roads. This has been an awesome trip. So let's go see what else there is. You got to be there, man.
It's already getting late, and Free also mentioned we have a far ways to go before we get to the hotel. So with a little bit of debate, we decided to go back down Route 43, get back on the thruway, and go all the way down to the Afton Overlook. I think he really wanted to ride the 43 again. While this is another 90-mile section of the Blue Ridge Parkway I didn't ride, it was also a great teacher to me. The Blue Ridge Parkway demands more than 3 days to try to ride all 469 miles.
And elevation right here, 1895. So down there's 800. So this is the Shenandoah Mountains, and we connected to the Great Smoky Mountains. Alright, this is it. I was looking for a mile marker 0, but I can't seem to find it. But we have like a 2-hour ride to our hotel, hour and a half, 2 hours, I think you said. So we'll get at that right now and wrap up this trip. Well, at least this part of the trip. And that part of the trip is on our way to Laconia. So go ahead and subscribe. You got to be there, man. Okay. One more thing before we wrap up the Blue Ridge Parkway. You cannot end the Blue Ridge Parkway and say we went from one end to the other end without having this. That is mile marker 0, baby. So the Blue Ridge Parkway begins. So here it is in early June, like June 10th, 12th? June 11th. Here was Free, and we actually rode it Blue Ridge Parkway all the way down to the 0, baby. And the end. We did go to the very end. We did go to the very start. So some of the starts in the middle that we couldn't do, they were doing construction and it was just blocked off. And then some of it was just loose gravel, and we just decided not to go that route either. But either way, we went from end to end on the Blue Ridge Parkway. You just saw our very last overlook, and you saw our very first overlook overall. That's going to end this portion of the, this weekend travel that we had. What we have next coming up is Laconia. So you got to go ahead and subscribe and get that done right now, because you're going to want to see those things, man. You got to be there.
Oh, come on. Hey, I got to be there, man.
Yeah, right. I love it.